Alright guys, MaxMuscle, Venice, California. Here's Big Will pulling in his car. Hey Big Will, how are you?
Oh, it's one of those days.
Oh really? Big Will. I got a surprise for you, man.
Oh yeah?
Aside from the MaxMuscle clothing.
What's up?
How are you?
Oh, good.
Good? What's going on today? What do you mean one of those days? Just...
You know, the sun's shining, it's not dark.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm taping you right now. I'm making a video.
That's very good.
Some more, yeah, there you go. Look at all the new gear, man. Look at all that. Baseball jerseys.
This is a traditional.
This is retro, baby.
This is a traditional.
That's right.
MaxMuscle.
Old logos, T-shirt.
This is what we've been looking for ages.
Look at the hats, trucker hats. So.
Tasmic, baby.
You gotta see this. Check this out, Will. This is from Maddie. Open this up because he's gonna see that on man. He sent you that from John. Isn't it cool? You like this? That's not all. That's not all. Look at this.
Cool.
4X, baby, so you can fit in it.
Oh, these are both mine?
Yeah, man.
Oh shit. All
Matt
right.
said that. He says, "Oh, you gotta get one to Will. Make sure that you take some pictures and all that stuff." So John and Matt are saying you. Cena.
Yeah.
WWE champ. There you go, baby.
Here you go, baby.
You want some? Get some. Yeah, they love you, man. He's always asking about you and stuff.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going back and seeing that soon.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Big Will in the house.
Yeah, I am in the house.
Alright, that's what I think. I want to talk about many things, but including your return to bodybuilding competition this year.
Well, right now I'm just pulling my shape down, and I'll decide as it goes along.
Really?
Yeah.
You were talking possibly about September.
I was possibly talking about September, but there's also the British Grand Prix.
Oh, okay.
So
It's possibly Europe.
yeah.
Okay.
So right now I'm just pulling everything back together, and I feel healthiest I've ever been. So
Yeah,
ready to rock.
You're really busy with the movies and all that stuff right now.
Yeah, with a lot of the movies, the training folks. I mean,
You're always in there.
everybody trying to be goodwill, you know.
Yeah, no, you're always in there, man.
Always.
so busy all the
It's like
time.
8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Really?
Yeah, I'm constantly busy these days.
Wow, that's good. Hey, talk to me about when you shot, which I love that movie. I'm always watching it. When you shot Be Cool.
Oh, one of the best experiences that I had in the movie.
Was it great?
Yeah, you almost have to get spoiled for that type of thing. You know, it's a $6 million budget. You're there, you got your own trailer.
Oh my God.
And being around fellow bodybuilders, Quincy Taylor, great friend of mine, it was fun. It was a great way to start off being in the movies, and then everything flourished from that. You know, there were some other projects that I'm working on, and yeah, it's just good fun.
John used to tell me that John sometimes would just come in. Travolta.
Yeah,
would just come on and just
Yeah, John was a great guy. I mean, if you're going to meet a high-profile star, that's what you mean by star.
Yeah.
That's somebody that you want to meet, because he was very hospitable. He knew how to treat everybody the same. I mean, he treated you like a star, even though you may not have been the star
Really?
of the show, but he treated everybody as if they was of every importance.
That's great. Wow.
It was my pleasure. I mean, my pleasure to work on the film with him.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just saw it again on HBO like a week ago. And every time it's on the channel, I can't, and you just flip the channel like, oh man, there's Big Will again. Finish the movie.
Hey, I had just seen this guy down the street.
My little nephews and niece, they met you before, like, oh my God, it's Will, so it's just.
No, it was a total awesome film. I wouldn't replace being on that film with anything.
You think they'll do another one, or?
It'd be great. I mean, there's so many parodies.
Yeah.
Of what you could do with that film.
Yeah.
I mean, he went from the record business to the movie industry.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go in any type of industry he wanted to go in.
Yeah.
And make a plot you could.
Yeah. That was a great movie. What else I want? I heard rumors that possibly you were going to be working with Chris Aceto for your next show. Is that possible still, or?
No, I haven't even spoken to Chris.
Oh, really?
I know we've talked in the past. That was years ago.
Okay.
We haven't spoken in
a while. Okay.
So no, everything is like I said. I've been working pretty much doing my own thing and
back on the cardio.
Cardio. Yeah.
It's hard to do cardio right now.
Well, I really don't mind it. I mean, I hate it. Don't get me wrong. I hate it like any giant man would. But at the the same time, it's necessary.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'd rather do it now when the hunger is not so high. It's too hot to really want to eat. So
yeah, yeah.
do it. Besides, I got to get ready for the next, which I'm not revealing, but I'm getting ready for another film anyway.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Cool. Right.
So everything is always a work in progress.
Really? So Be Cool really opened a lot of doors for you, huh?
It did. It
really?
did, and I appreciate the opportunity that Gary Gray gave me.
How did that work out? How did that come about that you actually got that part?
He saw me, said, "You got to look. I want you in my film."
That was right before. That was during your 2004 USA prep, wasn't it?
No, this Gary had met me, I think, 2 years prior.
Oh, really?
And it was just a certain, I don't know, he called it a thuggish swagger.
Really?
That most people figure out. A lot of people who don't know me don't think I'm approachable because the way I look in the gym. I have this serious look because to me it's business whenever I'm working on inside the gym.
Yeah.
But, I always tell people, you always feel free to come up and say hello. And Gary took the approach and said, "Sure." I thought he was full of crap when he approached me with it.
Yeah.
Said, "Yeah, I want you to be in my film." I said, "Sure."
There's a lot of people like that in LA.
Exactly. So you never know how it's going to pan out. When I got the call in 2000, I started filming in 2003.
Yeah.
When I got the call in 2003 to show up for some film, I was like, "Okay, sure, whatever." So I showed up, and here it is.
Wow. Who else was there aside from Quincy? Was there other people from the bodybuilding community that that was there? Or?
Like Quincy.
Yeah.
Quincy Taylor, and he was the most significant, and a big boy, Daryl, who's living now in Dallas with, I think he's in Arlington. He's also a competitive, top-notch competitive.
Yeah, I remember there's a couple of faces in there, but I wasn't sure who they
Big
were.
Daryl, gotta give a shout out to him. That's my boy. And he's doing well. He's supposed to be coming back on the scene on the NPC scene, and I wish him well.
Yeah. Are you gonna go to the USA? You know if you're gonna make a trip?
I don't know how my schedule's gonna fit.
Yeah.
I'm usually there every year.
Yeah.
Like everybody else. So it's up in the air, but more than likely you'll probably see me working.
Work.
Always in the shadow
comes
somewhere.
first. Yeah. Yeah. Cool, man. All right. So everything good. Everything is
hunky dory.
Right.
I have no complaints about anything. Life is moving like it's supposed to.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool, man. Well, all right.
It's definitely a world power world.
Yeah, I know that's what your answering machine says.
There you go.
World power. That's really good. Hey, a quick prediction. Who do you think is going to take the USA this year?
I have no idea. There's lots of good athletes in it.
Really?
They all have their distinct look.
Yeah.
And bodybuilding. It's very judgmental.
Yeah.
You never know what they're looking for at any given point.
Yeah.
So, may the best man win.
Yeah. You think that anybody's going to come out of nowhere like you did and just swoop the whole...
It's possible.
Possible.
I mean, over the past few years, let's not just take me, for example. You got Richard Jones. No one expected
Ken Brown.
Ken Brown.
It doesn't happen that often, though.
Last year.
Yeah, you're right.
You have thousands of examples. And too many people look to Venice as being the staple, but hey,
there's a lot of good guys everywhere.
There's a lot of good guys everywhere, and like I said, they better bring it to the desert because people at that show don't play.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's almost really hard for someone who's not a super heavy or even heavyweight to even go to that show.
Not really. Over the past couple of years,
I know. Jones and Dugdale and Heath. You're right.
The heavies and the light heavies have been kicking me.
You're right.
Royal butt. So
my thing.
My thing is this: the super heavies haven't been coming in like they're supposed to.
They're not in shape.
So if they want to bring it to the table, they better bring the heat.
Right.
Because the smaller boys bring it, and apparently that's what they like. That's what they're looking for. That nice shape. Symmetry, it's all there. So it's a lot of I think it's progression on the NPC's part. Yeah, personally. So I think, hey, why not? If you can get a guy that looks great and holds some of the fulfillments, hey, by all means, keep it rocking.
I can't wait, man. It'll be good.
It should be a good show. It always is.
Yeah, it's always one of the top in the country. That's for sure. Big Will, thanks for coming, man. It was a short interview, but a good one.
It's always a pleasure.
All right, man. Thanks, Big Will. Take a look around for the clothing now.